Hello, everyone. My name is Katan. I'm the founder of BossBayBlog.com, and today I'm coming to you live to host the Motivational Talk Dialogues and Show. So this evening, I'm going to be hosting this wonderful show that is owned by AL Publishing and Consulting, aka LacoleSmith.com. If you decide that you would like to be a part of the show and have your own speaking segment, or if you just want to come on and be interviewed, there are speaker opportunities available to put yourself out there and expand your reach with your business, practice public speaking, and really just sharing the message that you're passionate about. So this evening, I do have some opportunities available for everyone, but I also have a very important and insightful message available for entrepreneurs, dreamers, doers, anyone out there trying to build and grow their brand or their business, or considering building and growing their brand or their business. And they just want a little bit of maybe insight on things that I would recommend, just based off of my years of doing business and being a business to business provider. And a business to business provider is simply someone that provides business services, website design, graphic design, business consulting, business coaching, flyers, marketing, advertising, promotion, those kind of things. So now that I share that, today's topic it's quite simple. It's called ego or success. That's the name of this topic. And the reason why it's the name of this topic is because one of the biggest reasons why entrepreneurs are usually stuck and unable to see that success, the growth, or the elevation in their brand that they're really trying to obtain, and that momentum, most importantly, is because of lack of delegation or lack of execution. And in many cases, it can be both. So the execution part, that's kind of a decision thing that you have to make within yourself. Delegation is too, but execution is simply having the courage to execute, even when you feel nervous, even when you feel shy, even when you feel uncomfortable, putting yourself out there as an entrepreneur, introducing yourself in rooms with new people, even when you feel uncomfortable. Don't be in a room full of people and still be standing around people that you already know. What benefit does that provide? Yes, these are wonderful people. They know you. You've built that connection. Go step out and connect with new people. So that execution factor, will you execute? Will you do what needs to be done to be seen, to expand, to grow, to elevate, to gain more eyes to your brand, right? That part, like I said, pretty simple, straight to the point. Delegation is one of the next biggest reasons that I see entrepreneurs not being able to obtain that level of growth, and stability and organization that they're looking for. Why do I say that? Because if you don't know how to delegate, then you're probably trying to do everything yourself, or you are doing everything yourself, and you have not successfully learned how to create teams within your business and delegate tasks to those teams. Now, the reason why the name of this title is called Ego or Success is because a part of delegation means finding people that you trust and then letting them do their job. We have to stop allowing ego to lead us as leaders, especially in entrepreneurship, because if you are leading with ego, then you are leading yourself to failure. The reason why is because there are going to be many rooms, many environments, many tasks, many responsibilities that you are simply not the specialist in and do not know anything about what you are dealing with or what you are doing. Now, you may dabble in it, you may have fun with it, you may be learning about it, but it is not your area of expertise. You are not the expert, you do not have the experience. It's like going to a barber shop and then standing up and telling the barber how to cut someone else's hair when you have no experience cutting, or going to a doctor and telling a doctor how to remove a splinter from someone's thumb when you have no medical experience. Now, a splinter might be a small thing, but maybe telling them how to conduct surgery on a person. We have to let that go. A lot of times we don't know how to delegate because our businesses are our babies, and we're fearful of handing that over to somebody else. And I understand that, but there's also another layer to it. It's that deep rooted workaholic tendency to want to take on every single project because your brain is justifying overworking by saying, well, I have to do it my way, or it has to be done right, or it has to be done like this. That's what your brain is telling you to justify that tendency that you have to control and overwork and over manage and micromanage other areas of your business that you really could be delegating to someone else. But you have to step outside of your emotions, because those are partially emotion based thought processes and actions. And you have to lean into the logic And the logic is, if you are hiring someone to do something, it's because you either need them to do it for you, or you don't know how to do it, or you haven't seen the success that you're looking for, or the growth or the momentum that you're trying to build or latch onto from what you are currently doing. Therefore, they are the expert. Therefore, step back and let the expert work. Don't ask questions. Don't if you want to ask questions about what you're going to receive and what results you should expect, or what comes with the services, that's different. Absolutely ask those questions. But when you're working with experts and people who know what they're doing and have been doing this for years, step back and ask what is needed of you. That is all you need to do. Because if you don't, what you're going to do is you're going to slow down the process of your growth, and you're going to interfere with the development process that this expert already has in line, because they are the expert. Now, it's different if you're working with somebody that's not capable. It's different if you're working with somebody that you don't trust, which you shouldn't be. You got to do your research. You got to take your time to make sure that you really trust and know who it is that you're working with. But it's different. Those situations are different. But when you are dealing with an expert, and you know you're dealing with an expert, you need to step back and let them do their job. Because what's going to end up happening is either they're going to end up letting you go and giving you to someone else because they're unable to do their job effectively, because you are interfering with that process of growth. It's ego that tells us that we are in that position to run every ship and do everything. You have to lead with success. And success tells us that we have to delegate. We have to learn how to work with team members. We have to learn how to trust the people that we hire. But most importantly, we have to understand that we don't know everything. And there's a reason why we are growing a team. We don't want to know or build everything. Now, maybe some people want to know everything, but your brain's probably going to be huge. But, maybe you'll find people who are able to do what it is that you're needing in a way that you could not have thought of, because you simply don't have the experience. And we have to stop having opinions about stuff we don't have experience in. Just period, point blank. And when I say experience, I'm not saying you've been doing it because you've never had anybody do it for you. I mean, you do this, you study this. This is your art, this is your craft, and people would hire you to do it for them consistently. That's what I mean by that. So if that is not you in the area that you are delegating to another person, contracting them to do something, hiring them, whatever words you want to use, then you need to step back, because you will miss out on huge success when we don't know how to put teams in place. And that's really what the message is when I'm talking about ego or success, because at the end of the day, you lead with ego, you want to be right. You lead with success, you want to be effective. You want to be productive. You want to be elevating. And sometimes being productive, being effective, and elevating requires allowing someone else to help you do it, or to do it for you, so that you can get to that place that you know you're supposed to be at, but you're just struggling with gaining that momentum or latching onto that momentum. So I really just want to challenge any leader, creator, business owner, entrepreneur, whoever you are, dreamer, that as you start growing your team, whether you're hiring contractors, hiring volunteers, hiring team members, I need you to ask yourself these core questions. The first question is, do I trust who I'm hiring? Yes or no? Do I have any reservations about who I'm hiring? Yes or no? If you have reservations, if you do not trust them, you do not need to be hiring them. You need to keep looking for other people, or wait until those reservations have been met with a solution. Now, the next one, if you answer yes, you do trust them, no, you do not have reservations, and we're moving to the next level. The next question I need you to ask yourself is, am I an expert? Is this my field in what it is that I'm asking them to do? Ask yourself that question. Would someone hire me consistently over and over again to complete this for them because I know that much about this field or this area? Would they? Yes or no? If the answer is no, don't give feedback. Don't give advice. Don't give insight. Don't do nothing. Step back and let the expert do what they do. If the answer is yes, okay, that's a little different, because you may have a vision that you understand because you have experience in that area. I'm not saying that we can't have preferences. Those are important, right? However, limit them, and limit giving feedback in areas that we do not know. It's just a human thing. I think it's an ego thing when you try to be a part of a conversation that you don't have the experience to be a part of. It doesn't make sense. It's like, think about whatever your craft is and think about somebody coming to you and giving you tips and insight, or, their commentary on your craft and having no experience on it and being completely wrong in the process of doing it. So you're trying to work with them, but they're wrong. That's what takes place when you don't allow yourself to lead with productivity and delegation, and you try to lead by ego, which is trying to control everything. Learn to delegate, because it's going to save the productivity of your business in ways that you never expected. I see so many entrepreneurs drowning. When I say drowning, I mean, like, I'm busy, yes, but I have opened up the back of house business end for entrepreneurs, and I have seen an absolute nightmare of all of these different task responsibilities and things that, had we delegated properly, this would not be a stress. But because we want to be right and we want to have an opinion in every room, in every area, we are hurting ourselves. We have to let go of that need to want to lead with ego or to want to have an opinion in areas where you do not have the experience to be talking on that opinion. Do you know how many times where I've given someone a playbook and said, hey, this is all I need you to do? And they have gone and tried to do things their own way, even though their own way was not working, and seen the failure, came back, still tried to come back and critique or fix and move things around, came back. If something is not working for you, if you are not seeing that growth, if you can't look back the previous year and say, wow, I really elevated. If you can't do those things, it means it's time to let go of control and give it to someone who knows what they're talking about. So some rooms are not meant for us to come in and start giving our feedback. Some rooms are meant for us to come in, sit down, be quiet, observe, and take in the knowledge, because you are dealing with an expert. And that is the message that I want to share for any entrepreneurs out there that are wondering, what are some of the tips that someone would give you if you're in that early stage, or even if you're just trying to grow and continue to make more money in sales? You will not get there if you do not learn how to delegate, because everything is not meant for you to do for many reasons. One of them, because you can't be everywhere at once. Not right now, physically. Okay. That's one of them. Another reason is because your job as a CEO is not meant to be standing over somebody else and telling them how to do what they know how to do better than you. That sounds silly. It sounds silly. So, you really just have to get to a place where you're able to accept that you're going to be in rooms where people know more than you in an area. And that's not a room for you to start giving your opinion. It's just not. I think one of the reasons why I've been able to do so many beautiful things in my life and experience so many wonderful things is because I was able to recognize when I was sitting in a room with an expert. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be led astray or led off a ledge, right? But I was able to recognize when I was sitting in a room with an expert. If I'm talking to somebody that knows about finances, okay, let them talk. Zip. I don't have anything else to share. If I'm talking to somebody else that knows something about relationships, okay, let them talk. Zip. I don't have anything else to share. Sometimes you just need to listen. And we just got to get better at that as entrepreneurs. Because when you get better at that, you're going to have somebody who's a part of your team sit you down and tell you and show you things that you would have never seen or experienced if you were too focused on trying to have a say-so or input on everything. Everything does not need input. A lot of things just need quiet. That's what we need. Quiet. Follow the instructions. You'll be so good. I promise you. If you find someone that you trust and you allow them to do what they do best, and you just let them do what they do. Don't interfere with the pros. They're working. That is the message. I promise you, if you get a professional who is passionate, who is credible, and you do that, you're going to see a lot faster growth in your brand in ways that you would not have been able to see had you tried to do it your way, when your way is clearly not helping you get that momentum or that look, that finish that you're trying to achieve. There's something missing. And other people can fill in those puzzle pieces for your vision that you already see when you let them do their job. Delegation, ego or success. You can't have both when you're growing. You got to choose which one you want to be. The person who is ready to learn, listen, grow, elevate with people that know what they're doing and sit back, or the person that is here to tell people what they need to do, how they need to do it, and have their tidbits. You can't have both. You got to pick which one you want. And the ego one is not going to get you where you want to be. I can tell you that now. If you're trying to grow. Now, I'm not saying, I want to end this message by saying, I'm not saying if you are someone who has a preference of how you would like things done, a certain level of quality that you're looking to have executed, that you should just sit down and let somebody not give you great quality. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you're going to speak on something, let it be factual. Let it be because you know what you are talking about, not because you Googled it and you came back and you were like, I Googled that. If you do, don't do that. Not because your friend gave you their opinion and your friend has no business design, marketing experience, and you just came back and decided to repeat what your friend told you. Let it be from experience, real experience, because the next question that I would have to ask you is what experience does a person who's giving you this feedback or opinions on have in this area that they can successfully show you? Because if we break this down, because I've seen this happen and it's crazy. Someone coming to you who has proven experience, a proven track record of obtaining said results, telling you this is what you need to do, telling you this is where you need to be, and this is how you need to be there. And you go and you question it, and you go get opinions from people who have no experience, no track record of achieving that same level of success or results. And you go take opinions from them and you come back and you share it with somebody who's really been doing this and building this. Hold on, y'all, because my so I'm just, that's the message that I want to share. Because it sounds silly. It sounds very silly. And we don't think of it in the moment, because in the moment, emotions, that need for control. But the message I want to leave you with is to surrender your inner workaholic when you are dealing with people that know what they're doing. That's the message. Surrender your inner workaholic when you are dealing with people that know what they're doing. And know in your heart that it is okay to rest in that area. You may not be able to rest in other areas in your business just yet, but in the area that you hire somebody to do what they do, rest and surrender the inner workaholic. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out on good team members. You're going to miss out on money-making opportunities, because instead of you focusing on making this money, you were focused on trying to tell somebody how to do something that they know how to do better than you. That's silly. So that is the message that I want to share. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and end off with a special promotion that I have available. And this will be ending on my birthday week, which is my birthday is July 22nd. So these are two special promotions that I have. The first promotion is for entrepreneurs that are needing to advertise their business and get out there. And maybe you're just a little bit camera shy. Maybe you're a little bit nervous, but you need to go live. You don't have to go live. You can actually have someone do that for you. And that someone is me. I have experience going live, hosting shows, hosting podcasts. I've worked with professional audiences, personable audiences, private audiences, public audiences, in-person audiences, online audiences. So I have that experience. And right now I have a special promotion available. You can text 833-705-4352 to sign up. Have a live selling show designed, promoted, and hosted on your Facebook business page for 2 hours every week for 1 month. That is available at just $100 for 5 clients only. We're only taking 5 clients for this specific service because we want to make sure we deliver that with quality, and we want to give them that special experience. Another special, for the first 3 clients that sign up, they're going to receive 2 months of this service instead of 1. So you get an extra month for free. We currently already have 1 client that has claimed their spot and purchased their ticket for this service. So anyone else that wants to take advantage, we have 2 more spots available where you can get 2 months instead of 1 month of having someone host your own live show. If you already have a show and you want to host, then guess what? We can do that for you. If you don't already have a show and you are wanting someone to design one, create one for you, and host that every week, we can do that as well. But that is the first opportunity that I have available. Going live has really helped my business. I'm going to only speak for myself right now. A customer is 70% more likely to purchase a product or a service when someone sees them on camera. So when they see you showing off the physical products, talking about it, servicing people, you increase the chance that they want to shop with you. And I'm not just saying you, I'm talking about your brand in general, your products in general. So I can do product tutorials. I can walk them through your website. You don't have to physically send anything to me if you just want me to go through the website, but that's available. And if you want a live show hosted for your business, it's just $100 for 1 month. Hey, Charlie, thanks for joining. Hey, everyone. Hey, Jose, thank you for joining. Happy Thursday. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, Ebony, thanks for joining. Hey, Charlie. All right. So now that I've shared the first service, which is the live show host service for anyone that wants someone to create a live show on their Facebook business page and go live for 2 hours every week. The next service that I want to share with everyone is actually going to be the Boss Menu. So this is a menu of services that will be available for a limited time only. Like I said, after my birthday, they'll be going away, so you won't be seeing them anymore. So you really want to make sure that you take advantage. You want to text 833-705-4352 so that you can claim that package and you don't miss out. Let me find the photo real quick. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. So the Boss Menu has four core options for you to choose from. I got the Brand Starter Kit, the Business Brand Boost, and the Signature Refresh. So we're going to start with the Signature Brand Refresh. This is perfect for business owners ready to elevate their overall brand presentation. It includes complete social media brand revamp, 15 custom branded marketing flyers, 1-page branded website or landing page. That all of that comes. It is $500. The next one that we have is the Brand Boost, the Business Brand Boost. A great option for businesses that need a polished professional look. This is $300 and it includes 10 custom branded marketing flyers, 20 Canva brand templates, social media profile refresh, and then we have, last but never least, the Brand Starter Kit. Perfect for entrepreneurs looking to establish a professional brand presence, $200. It includes 8 custom branded marketing flyers, 10 reusable Canva templates, and then a brand style guide. So that is $200. Now, if you heard everything that I just listed and you want all of them, then you can actually get everything, all of the above, for the price of $600, and that will have saved you $400 from this deal. So if you're interested in any of those services, just text us at 833-705-4352. I look forward to having my next live selling client. I already have one client, as I said, that have reserved this service, and we still have 2 more spots available if you would like to reserve this service and have me host a show on your social media page, your Facebook business page, for 2 hours every week. And then if there's other platforms you're interested in, you can still send them depending on what the platform is and how you would have me go live. May be able to do that for you as well. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And remember, if you would like to come on and speak about your topic at the Motivational Talks Dialogues and Show, you can head on over to lacolesmith.com.